Hey guys, it's February 2018 and what we have here is a 5-year-old LGI home. And it looks like a really nice home, but looks can be deceiving. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So I had some cracks on my bricks, so I called a brick mason out about doing some repairs. And he told me that a lot of times when these home builders build these homes, they'll actually put extra sand in their mortar mix to stretch their mortar mix out, and it saves money. So the way to check for that is to rub your finger across where the mortar is and the sand will literally fall off. So let's do that. And you can see the sand just coming off. So I've done that in a bunch of places. It's pretty much everywhere. Reason why I call them is I got cracks right there in the brick. And these kind of cracks are all over the whole house. Cracks right here. Here's the most visible one. This is a 3/8 inch crack straight through my bricks, man. It's just crazy. This is actually an 1/8 inch crack with the 1/8 inch offset. It runs all the way through the whole garage. And if you look here, you can see how big that crack is. And if you run your finger across, this side over here is higher and this side's lower. And that's where you get that 1/8 inch offset. And there's cracks that come off of that crack. This door right here in the summertime, when it gets real dry, it won't open and close. If we come over here on the north side of my house, I've got more cracks. We get to this first window, and we've got a crack that runs all the way from that windowsill down. Got boards coming off. Right here, the freeze board's coming off from the wall pushing it. Separation there. There's a crack here, it runs all the way down. Crack there. Crack here. More separation there. Crack right here. If you come inside the house, you'll see crack right here in my tile, because that crack, it runs all the way through my whole house. Where the grout's just coming out, it's all cracked. And it continues all the way to the wall. If you go in my bathroom, let me cut these lights on so you guys can see. If we go in my bathroom, this has actually come off, and the reason why is because sewer pipe's coming up, and this bathroom's actually dropped like 2 inches. You've got cracks over here above the window, and when they're diagonal like that, that's indicative of foundation issues. So we're going to go back outside now. So I've had, personally me, one engineer out here and 2 foundation companies. They all came up with the exact same numbers, and they suggested piers in the exact same places, except for one foundation company said I needed 2 more in my bathroom because it dropped 2 inches. Makes sense. LGI sent out an engineer, and Structure, which is the warranty company, sent out 2 engineers. They said I need to reestablish drainage over here. If you look, there was never drainage established. It runs downhill from the fence to my house. So I'll show you on all the other houses how there's drainage ditches cut in between the houses, but there's no house on this side of my house. It's actually a big field, so I have no neighbor on this side, so I guess they didn't prep this side of my house, and they're saying that's where all the issues came from. So their solution is to put these soaker hoses on, and all their engineers suggested soaker hoses. It's just that some of them suggested different running times. Some of them said 30 minutes a day, some said leave them on, some of them said an hour a day, and so on and so forth. My guys have all agreed that I need 12 to 14 piers. 12 of those piers, like I said, one engineer and one foundation company marked them, same exact place. So let me show you the drainage ditch I'm talking about. And they're like this on every house. So if you see, and you guys can't see way over there, but let me show you my neighbors. Between my neighbor and I, rather. The drainage ditch is cut right there. Okay. And so that's for water maintenance and drainage and everything. So let me talk to y'all now. The purpose of this video isn't to tell you, hey man, don't buy an LGI home. I'm not bashing anybody. The purpose of this video is to educate everybody. I'm not telling you to buy an LGI home or to not buy an LGI home. But I'm telling you right now that this home's 5 years old. It just turns 5 in January of 2018. I bought it in June of 2017. About 45 days later, I started experiencing all these issues. They said, well, they're settling within their first 4 to 7 years of a home. They've downplayed everything. They don't want to accept any responsibility. Even though there's a 10-year warranty on it, the warranty's not even worth the paper it was written on, because I've tried to get them to act on that warranty. I've tried to get them to help me. It's been absolutely exhausting. The foundation companies have quoted me about $10,000 worth of piers, and they're saying, you know, I could have some breaks and my water lines and stuff like that. There is chances that things could go wrong, and it could cost me even more money than that, and I'll have to be responsible for those as well. Not to mention, I haven't been able to get a response from anybody, but I imagine that that's probably going to void my warranty. I guess not that it matters. It hasn't been proven to be a very good warranty anyway, but that'll void my warranty because I'm not going through my home builder or my warranty company. So I'm between a rock and a hard place, literally. I'm 35 years old. This was a $195,000 purchase for me. It was a big purchase. It's my first home I've ever bought. I've got a wife. I've got a child. And I'm being the best dad I know how to be. I go to work every day like you guys. I get my hands dirty. I work hard for what I've got, and I take pride in it. So this is pretty heartbreaking. I have called LGI, emailed LGI, called Structure, emailed Structure, and it's gotten me absolutely nowhere. Their solution to the problem is gutters. And if you look, if they thought that we needed gutters, why is there no gutters on any house in this entire neighborhood? There's no gutters. So if a house needs gutters, why didn't they install gutters when they built the homes? So they're putting it off on me, saying I don't have gutters, I don't have drainage established on the north side of my house, which, as you can see, there was never any drainage over there. If there was, where did it go? And to run soaker hoses. So they're saying if I put grass, run soaker hoses, and install gutters that my house and water on a regular basis, that my house will fix it. It will correct itself. I mean, how is that going to raise a home 2 inches? I don't know. Once the home's moving, the home's moving. So I thought about having the bricks fixed and just forgetting about the whole thing when they said that. But even the masons will tell me, well, if you have your bricks fixed, then they're just going to crack again. So you're just throwing your money down the drain. You need to get a foundation coming out here to do some repairs. You can call several foundation companies before you buy a home. I would do that. I wish I would have. MBR, Structure, Permapier, all these foundation companies will come out and they'll do readings at your home for free, and they'll give you an estimate if you need any repairs done. I didn't know that as a first-time home buyer. I do now. I'm educated I'm learning more and more and more every day going through this process. So there's some free information for you guys. Call a foundation company and have them come out and look at your house. Pay an engineer $500. They'll come out. But so far from what I've learned, foundation company does the same thing. An engineer does. They came up with the same numbers. Anyhow, looks like this thing's going to cost me about $10,000 more. It's not really money I have. I'm a hardworking guy just like you guys. That's a lot of money for me. It's not so much for the home builder. But I did make a comment to the home builder the other day when I was on the phone with him. And I said, hey man, it's going to cost you more to fight me in court than it is for you to fix my home. And he said, I know. And he'd rather fight me in court. Because I told him I was going to make videos like this, and I told him I was going to put pictures of my house up on the internet. He said he was going to help me, but since I said I was going to do that, he's decided he's not going to help me now. So here I am. I'm still making videos, and I'm still going to tell you guys what's going on. Don't make the same mistake I did. And I really appreciate y'all's time. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. You can make comments on the video. I'll reply. Anyhow, God bless y'all and have a great day. Bye.